You know what's better than originality?
Oh, what's up, Rick?
Let's not do this.
Right?
Do you know what's better than originality?
What's better than
Hashing up an old idea and trying to pass it off as something new to a nostalgic audience so you can make a quick buck.
I don't.
Hi guys, this is the R&P podcast. This is not an episode. This is a conversation. And we're talking about.
I guess.
Yeah, we're talking about old shows that seem to be getting new spinoffs and continuations.
Yes. Been happening a lot lately.
iCarly.
iCarly, Zoe 101, which got a movie.
movie.
It wasn't a show. It was a
Still,
movie.
we didn't. Do we need that?
We didn't need it at all. No,
It wasn't great.
No, it wasn't. I also watched that in 45 parts on TikTok.
Really? I was about to say, you got Paramount Plus for that?
No, I did not.
You did not. Smart move.
What else we got? Wizards of Waverly Place is coming out soon.
Life with Derek. They did that in Canada. We keep bringing up that show because it was freaking crazy.
And they're still crazy. They're still moving crazy. Like I think they leaned more into it
Gross.
because they're like, oh, the Americans got jokes. Watch this.
They're making a new Totally Spies.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's valid.
fine with that.
That's valid.
I think actually they might have already made it, and I believe the only change really to the joint is that they made Clover a lesbian, but that's not bad.
Okay.
She was always guy-minded. Now she's just girl-minded.
Hey, listen. I think that makes the show better.
Yeah.
I think that makes it better.
Alex was my favorite anyway.
What else do we got? It's been a lot of it's just been a lot. It's been too much. What's some of your favorites or not favorites, Rick? You don't got no. You don't like this concept at all.
No.
I forgot about
It's been
that.
happening more with movies than I
Yeah.
would say with shows, like childhood shows, like the Ghost.
I forgot you don't fuck with this concept.
Ghostbusters. They made another Ghostbusters.
Well, that's never.
But they made like 2 new Ghostbusters. They made the all-female team, which
Yeah.
did the extended universe, I guess, and then they brought back like the grandchildren of like the original squad, but only the black dude was still alive, I guess. He's looking great for his age.
Yeah.
He's Diesel.
Shout out Ace Vane for keeping him.
I forgot he was in that one video.
He was.
But yeah,
Check out our reacts. Our
Ghostbusters.
Ace Vane
What's another Shark Boy Lava Girl? They did that Netflix show.
I watched
like
that.
Kids Can Save the World or something.
Yeah,
like
I watched that. It was cool.
Was it really? It wasn't Taylor Lautner, was it? It was a dude in a Shark Boy mask.
Yeah, that you couldn't see. No,
Yeah.
they couldn't afford him.
No,
with
they
all
couldn't.
due respect.
Well, what is he doing right now?
But you know what he's riding.
Teen Wolf.
They're bringing that back.
No, they made the Teen Wolf movie.
Oh,
You didn't hear about that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not tapped into the Teen Wolf.
Oh, you should. You never
I'm not.
liked it?
I'm not gonna say I dislike. I just never was tapped in. I'm not
in
gonna
fully?
say I dislike.
But yeah,
because
they
the stuff that I would see was cool. I just never was like, oh, I'm gonna stay.
I feel like if you ever had time to,
go back in the Rolodex.
yeah, and really give it a watch. Give it a one time, and if you don't like it by the end of like season 1, then put it down.
Okay,
But I think you will.
Fair.
I think the storytelling was good up to a point, but by that point you were already locked in.
Okay.
But yeah, they made a movie that starts off like a couple years after the end of the series. And
okay.
They just made it.
And then they just went from there. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of continuation and Bad Boys. They
just keep. That's the
no,
same,
they rejuvenated it. They tried to pass the torch to like Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, and damn.
Yeah, I'm golden. Vanessa Hudgens.
She has like stood the test of time as
100%.
baddies. Like I think she get badder over time. She was pregnant, and niggas was like, I could be a stepdad.
Already, baby in womb, I can be a stepdad is crazy. She's still with her dude.
Let me get rid of that nigga. Fuck him. He's not famous.
That's crazy. But yeah, just that concept has just been Top Gun. They made another Top Gun.
Rick, to be honest, fuck all that shit, bro.
Okay, that's I think Top Gun's a good franchise.
Rick, fuck that.
Okay, you said it twice. Didn't change it the first time, but okay.
Because they doing all these reboots, all these resets, and start overs.
I feel like we've done this video before.
I don't care. I'm gonna keep talking about it until they fucking do it.
I'm having the craziest deja vu moment. I gotta pinch myself. Hold on.
Listen. Why haven't they rebooted Victorious?
Because it wouldn't be good.
That's not fucking true, Ricky. You know it's not. You only hopped on this bandwagon after the 100th time I said it.
No.
And you gave up on it.
No, I can tell you when I gave up on it.
Go ahead.
When it got past the point to where it would make sense.
It's not.
And that was 2 years ago.
Rick, they remade ICarly. Not remade, but they rebooted ICarly.
That was the best hope you had, and that was almost 2 years
No, but
ago.
listen, they remade iCarly.
Yep.
It was all right. People was fucking with it a little bit. They were upset that they stopped it when they stopped it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
They redid Zoe 1, at least a continuation movie.
We didn't really need that.
We didn't need it.
It wasn't great.
They even, like we just said, they brought back Life with Derek. The shit about twincest.
They weren't twins.
I said that, so not saying the actual word.
Oh, okay.
They brought that. It's literally about. Oh my God, step bro! I'm stuck in the fucking dryer. Can you help me?
In the laundry machine.
Of course I can, sis. Step sis.
Yeah, no. Life with Derek is.
They
weird.
brought that back, but we can't get fucking Victorious, bro.
No, 100%.
I'll even take a movie. Rick, listen.
They also did a continuation of Everybody Hates Chris. It's animated.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's actually a very good idea.
I haven't seen it
because it literally
yet,
starts off from that last episode where he found out he failed his GED.
Wow.
And you know how it starts? It's really funny. It starts off with them, and then we'll get back to the main point of the video. It starts off with them being in a restaurant where they were going to celebrate him passing his GED in the show. And they just show the outside of the restaurant. You just hear the voices, and you hear his mom, Rochelle, find out that he failed the GED. And she was like, boy, you failed the GED. Even my uncle, who was blind in both eyes, passed the GED. I ought to smack you in the animation. And you heard a smack noise, and then it literally switches from real life to animation. And that's how the first episode starts.
That's so hard.
It's great.
I seen it on YouTube. Can we react to it? No, probably not.
Maybe that first episode.
We'll see.
We might have to finagle it.
Rick.
Yes.
I'm going to talk about this again because we're a little more popular than we were the last time I talked about this.
They also did Good Times. Yep.
The Victorious reboot will be fire because it can just imitate real life.
Okay, how much of the cast?
A little bit, not fully.
Yeah, how much of the cast do you bring back?
You bring back, listen.
Just give me the characters.
Wait. Just listen to me.
No, give me the characters.
You bring back everybody, but everybody not there every day. Everybody not there every day, okay?
All right, so who's the main people who will be in almost every episode?
Tori.
Okay.
The nigga's not doing nothing.
she could be
Victoria Justice.
Okay. Yep.
Liz Gillies, Jade West.
Okay, every episode, you think? Or almost every episode?
Almost. It's gonna be her show.
Okay.
But Jade, we might have to sprinkle some new characters in there.
Okay.
We can't afford to keep the other motherfuckers around. Yeah. And Jade will be in there frequently. They probably can't afford her either.
All the time, yeah. Seth MacFarlane right in that bag.
He's cooking her, bro. All right, let her sleep, bro.
No, because she'll just go into the basement and play Sims.
Play Sims, yeah, so I guess she wouldn't be sleeping anyway. You might as well put her to work.
Make good content. Let the world see you.
Let's sing a little bit. Fuck it. Yeah. She's like, sure. Pay Seth MacFarlane to get her back because she in a 360 deal.
She is in a strict 360.
Robbie, but sprinkles. Like, Robbie could be like a neighbor or something. He don't got to be in there.
Does he still believe Rex is real, or does he have a child that he named Rex?
No, I'm going to get into that.
I think it would be very unhealthy if he had a child named Rex.
It imitates real life a little bit. So,
Andre?
Tori, just let me talk.
No,
Rick,
but you didn't go through the full list of characters.
Andre, we can't.
I'm about to say, Grammy Award-winning Andre Harris?
He'll cameo.
Sorry, Leon Thomas III.
Him. Cameos. Listen.
Wait, who? And I'll let you cook. You just got to say who.
Ariana Grande as a cameo once.
all right.
And we only see her left ear.
Okay, all right, cool. As long as we're realistic here, keep going.
Okay, so it imitates real life a little bit, not fully, obviously, but a little bit. Tori did after high school have a hit song or a hit show or some remnant of both.
Okay.
But she's a one-hit wonder. She fell off for whatever reason. I don't
Immediately.
know. Yeah, she fell off. Like she
the
had
Mason
that
360 deal.
Yeah,
no,
like
I think that would be better if she was very successful. But Mason had her in the 360 deal.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
there we go.
She never got any of her royalties.
Yep.
And so she's in a penthouse that she can barely afford. And she's looking to like start new now that she's separated herself from his publishing company.
And she tries to like do little stuff with people, got jokes, such as myself. You can even have me on the show as a troll. a nigga that just talks shit about her and then he gets beat up or something. I don't care. I'll get beat up. I don't give a fuck.
You're the new Hambo King.
Yeah, there we go. So she's trying to get back to the top.
Okay.
Kat is a superstar for some reason. Like, she just became a superstar.
Who would have thought?
Somebody heard her singing online.
Yeah, really.
And they were like, oh my God, you're amazing. She got signed. She blew up. She's a superstar.
She changed her name to
Aretha Grandier.
R.I.P. Aretha.
Then Andre, Grammy Award winning writer, he actually wrote Tori's hit song.
He wrote most of her hit songs, but he was smart enough to put himself in the publishing contract.
Yes, so he got his bread. He's fine. And he wrote majority of Kat's songs imitate real life.
That's not. He didn't write for her.
He did. He wrote some of her songs.
Really?
Yeah, a lot. One of her Grammys is his.
Oh, really?
That was where one of his Grammys came from.
I thought it was what's her name? Victoria Monet.
She wrote some too.
Oh.
You thought Ari was right? No. The most toxic songs you hear from her, she wrote.
She wrote. Who would have thought?
But the chill joints, somebody else.
You mean
wrote.
leaving her husband for some dude who left his wife?
Oh no.
And then for them to break up,
taking someone else's husband
after breaking up with yours.
Yes. Those joints is all her.
Shout out Big Sean.
So you shout out Big Sean. That side note, real quick. That motherfucker is so cool.
Yeah, no, he got out of that clean.
He got both of them shorties to be. I think he ran the threes. That's just me. I think he ran the threes because there's a picture of them laughing, giggling, drunk, chilling, and Big Sean just like.
He like,
I can't believe this shit's working.
He like off the juice. Both of y'all off the juice.
And they not fighting or arguing or nothing. It's over.
And she made that whole like toxic song, and I'll let you get back to it. And all she said about Big Sean is he had the heater.
He had the schlong.
Yeah.
that's
all she said was he had the heater.
Yeah, he fucked me up. That's what she said. That's all she said. In a diss about exes, if that's the one I get, I'm cool. I'm chilling.
I'm getting that stamped. I'm getting that stamped on my car. Maybe.
So okay. Jade, which the most important part of the show, that's the only reason I'm tuning in.
What about Beck?
Hold on. Jade is a well-known actress and director, but she has kids now, so she kind of chilling. She bounces in and out of acting like she does now. She doesn't have kids, but she bounces back in and out of acting.
Okay.
Boom.
Who's her kids with?
Hold on. Give me a
second.
second.
You're gonna do the nasty thing.
Give me a second. Beck is a well-known actor. We haven't seen Beck in a while.
Canadian.
He be around.
He's a well-known Canadian actor.
Oh, don't disrespect him. He be in the States sometimes.
Majority of his fame he's Ryan Reynolds.
Fair. Okay. He's the Deadpool of that. No, he's the Doctor Strange of that verse.
That's what he is.
And, okay, so boom. Throughout the joint, Jay implies like, oh, the kid's dad is out, like, on a business trip, blah, 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 blah. We're assuming, because they're racially ambiguous children, that it's Beck's kids. They got nice hair. We're like, oh,
they're Mocha's kids.
Yeah, like, oh, okay, them Beck's kids, right? Boom. But she never says, she just keeps saying their dad.
But we haven't met Andre at this point.
And we haven't seen Andre yet. We might see Andre, like, if Tori trying to hit him up to, like, get...
On FaceTime.
Yeah, to get some songs, but we don't... It's not a connect the dots thing, right?
Okay, yep.
We find out...
Yep. Write your story, King.
That the kids...
Yep.
And Jade's husband...
Yep.
Is Andre Harris. The GOAT.
Man, who would've
the
thought?
Fucking GOAT. But, listen. The only reason that came about...
Yep.
They did kiss the episode we never seen, the little teaser.
So they would reuse that footage.
Yeah, they reused that footage. Yep. Unless we got called Dan Snyder, then never mind. But then he just fucking keep it.
Is he out of jail?
He's never went. He said, no one's, I'm not going to get arrested because Nickelodeon will fall. I'm not going to get arrested. He said that on TV.
Well, we got Diddy. I think we should pack him up. I think it should be a package deal. If we got to sacrifice one, they got to sacrifice one.
Bring him over here.
Diddy for Diddy. No, Diddy for Daniel. That's what I'm saying. Diddy for Daniel.
Bring that nigga over and put him in the same cell.
In the same, they can fight it out. Baby oil it all. They can fight it out. Slippery as one loses.
shit.
Get off of
I
me.
think Diddy will win though. In that
Of course. Well,
because he know how to fight with baby.
Yeah, Dana crumble once Diddy takes his shoes off to get more grip on the cell. It was like oh. Feet.
Nah, it's nigga feet though.
Andre had his shoes off in a couple episodes.
Never
you don't
mind.
care. You just need a well done.
Okay. Please stop, because I'll throw up. Please. We don't want that clip, please.
I'm like, that's a funny. That's a great clip.
Yeah, I almost threw him twice. No cap. All right.
He was like, I don't care black, white, or brown. I just need them corns. I need them dogs.
Onions and all.
I need more dogs than salines. I like my dogs corn. I like them
in a bun.
I like them in a bun, and I like them on the ground. I like them 10 toes
in the air. I like them everywhere.
My favorite surfing move is hanging 10. Okay. I like them all.
Please arrest that nigga, please. No, seriously, like, because we're joking.
I agree with you.
No, we're joking, but like, this is all like shit he probably thinks on a day to day. But okay, get away from that.
Corns, bunions, funyuns.
Oh God, get away from that. Jade and Andre are together, but the only reason that they did kiss in that footage that got leaked, but they was like, we wildin'. Let's chill. That's crazy, right?
Well, her and Beck were broken up.
They were, but that's still crazy.
No
they was like,
play.
they said, okay, let's chill. Yeah. But then Tori and Beck end up dating, not for a long period of time, but they end up being together. And Jade is like, damn, I just turned this motherfucker down. And
oh no, she.
I didn't say it. I just turned this.
I was like, what did Jade say?
Turn this individual down. This neighbor down.
Who's in Paris?
Neighbors. I just turned this neighbor down, but nothing happened. Nothing transpires right after. Tori and Beck have their little whatever. It don't work out. Blah blah blah. Later on, because they're actually two famous individuals, Jade and Andre meet back up. They get together. So it's nasty, but not as nasty as it could have been.
And they should drop breadcrumbs along the way of who the father of the children is. Just every once in a while to have people be like, what? And like maybe Jade's like, this, the son, it should be 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl.
Okay.
Like the son, he's a really good actor. I think he takes after me. But the dad might disagree. That'll make people think back.
Like, oh, okay,
but then the daughter be like, she could just play any instrument. Very musically inclined. I know she got that from me. Obviously to throw off the breadcrumbs. But then as it loops back around, and then Andre's revealed, then it's like,
oh, that was a joke.
Yeah.
See, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
That's where they would add the laugh track, but not for the reason people are thinking.
Oh, I also wrote down, Robbie is a comedian.
Is he a well-known comedian? Or is he like Jeff Dunham?
Jeff Dunham. Okay. But he doesn't do...
puppet shit.
He doesn't do puppet shit. The puppet is like the Green Goblin mask. We think he's let Robbie go.
Rex
go. He's let Rex go.
But he's become Rex?
No. He has become, like, we think he's, like, come clean. And the reason he let Rex go is because he was with Cat, but Cat was like, bro, you gotta let this shit go. And he just couldn't shake it like a drug.
Okay.
He couldn't shake it, but then he eventually does, even though Cat's going, now she's super famous. That's fucking him up.
Yeah.
You just lost Beyonce, basically. You lost Ariana Grande.
Fumble.
So he lets Rex go, and we think he's normal, but then we see him have a Green Goblin moment where Rex is like, come on, Robbie.
But they're our friends.
Like,
we don't give a... They're our friends.
He has a full Green Goblin moment, and he might bring Rex back. He might not. Yeah. That could be like a F plot.
He brings Rex back, and then he goes on the greatest comedy run he's ever been on, of his life, which makes him not want to let Rex go, and the other was everybody else got to convince him that he was better off leaving Rex. And
there we go.
That'll be an episode.
That's an episode.
And
there
then
we
he
go.
becomes the Hambo King.
Oh my God.
Revived.
Trina is a playwright for Broadway. Playwright.
Yes.
For Broadway.
Chicago was a great musical. She just couldn't do it.
She shouldn't do it, yeah. And she finally realizes, hey, maybe writing and production is my thing.
Okay.
And that's the story. Like, it's just Tori trying to get back to the top. We get answers about other situations throughout the joint, but it's just Tori trying to get back to where we thought she would be as a superstar, which imitates real life, because I think Victoria Justice should be on the same level as, well, maybe not the same level, but close to Ari and Jay. Like, and I think she should be in the middle of where Ari and Liz Gillies is.
And that'll be the show.
And that's the show.
I don't hate it.
I think that's entertaining.
And this is where
we get 2 seasons.
So this
out of that.
this whole part of the video will be a whole separate video. Like we'll put this whole video out, but this whole part of the video will be a separate one of why they should make a Victoria spinoff, and then we'll put that video out. You'll get a 2-for-1 video with the same video.
Yeah. Oh, and the Ari cameo. I don't know how we gonna squeeze that in there. Yeah. It's gonna be real expensive.
So just to keep this whole video on track, because you got all that out. I'm proud of you, right?
I had notes.
It's not gonna happen.
Rick, why not? We got Life with Derek, Rick.
You know, that's a good point, right? But you just got to look at where everybody else is in their life, right? The Life with Derek actors, they weren't doing shit. So, of course, we get Life with Derek. Zoe 101,
they wasn't doing shit.
They wasn't doing shenanigans. No. iCarly, Nathan Kress was the one who was getting the most.
Just graduated college. Yeah, she's not. She wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, Nathan Kress was doing the most acting, and he was in the Freddie Wong Rocket Jump series that we started watching that we never finished. Video Game High School, which is a banger. We should go back to watching them.
We should. You guys didn't watch the videos.
Well, they weren't here yet. He was in that, and then he was in some other stuff.
Yeah, he was.
And that was basically what he was doing. But most of the like Ned the Classified, they're not doing a damn thing. They're trying to get that joint off the ground.
You know, Nickelodeon so shiesty. They said, "Oh no, that's a great whatever idea they gave them."
Yeah,
they was like, "Oh, that's awesome. That's like actually dope." It's okay. Can we do it? It's oh no,
not at all.
Why not? I don't want to. Why? Well, can we pitch it someplace else? Oh no, that's our shit.
Yeah.
Why would we let you do that?
Yeah. Why would we let you shop around your idea? Shit. That's our IP.
And they was like, but you said it was a good idea. Yeah, no, it's a banger. Then why aren't we doing it? Like I said, I just don't want to. But, and that was the conversation with Nickelodeon. That's so crazy.
Nickelodeon is about to end up like Cartoon Network, so it's fine.
Yeah. Probably.
But yeah.
Once Henry Danger ended.
Yeah, 100%. That was it. That was the last of the Dan Schneider ideas.
Yeah. But that was the last of the Nickelodeon ideas.
Yeah. But if you really were to think about it, none of these are coming from a place of like true passion. The Ned the Classified one could have been that.
I think Ned would be a banger though.
But all the other ones have come from the fans wanting it and the people who were a part of it not really doing anything
worth note.
Yes. The Wizards of Waverly Place looks good, and I believe. I
don't know how they got Selena for.
But that's why I believe in it is that she came back for. She's not going to be in any of it except the first episode.
Maybe the last.
But the fact that she stepped into it, knowing because she knows this means a lot, like it just shows a certain dedication that people have to a project, right? I think that'll be good because
Victoria's crew don't have that dedication.
I don't think so.
They have dedication, but not to Victoria's.
Not to that. Except Robbie. Robbie and Trino might be the only two that would have any type of passion for it because they know the people that grew up.
Because even Victoria don't give a fuck.
Because Robbie be doing shows that are basically like
just Victoria's shows.
He just be like going crazy, and people be loving it.
People like he makes a lot of money doing that.
He be eating.
He really good. You know, he was a YouTuber, and then he started doing that. He hasn't dropped YouTube videos since. He said, "Hey, I can just go on tour."
Yeah. So you might get
Trina be with him. Actually,
yeah, that's what I said.
Wow, okay.
That's what I said. Yeah. So you might get some passion from that, but everybody else, Victoria Justice,
the main character, don't even want to do it.
Yeah,
she don't want to do it. And
like,
I think it's my fault because the way I'm portraying it, I don't think she wants to do that.
Well, you said it reflects her real life. Which
it is, crazy. Rick. It is,
which
bro.
Is crazy. But
I just did a reaction video to one of her songs. It was a banger. I really liked it. I got to put that.
Let her live.
No, bro, because nobody else listened to it but me. I was the only nigga to listen to it.
That's fine. So I just feel like a lot of these spinoffs and like continuation shows and movies aren't coming from a real place of like genuine passion from the people it should be coming from, which is the actors and the writers.
Let me ask you this, Rick.
Yes. I think iCarly had a little bit of it.
It had a little bit. If
Spencer, I think Spencer really like cared about it. Because
I think Freddie cares a little bit.
Yeah.
If Nathan Kress. If and when we get on, and I mean like on, like we making a lot of money.
Yep.
Am I wildin' if I fund a Victoria's reboot?
Yes, 100%. By the time we get on, yes, because we're looking at a 2-year plan here.
But what if I have the bread to do it?
from 2 years from now, it'll be even less reason to do it.
I don't believe that, bro.
Okay, that's fine. But the overarching question I have is, do you think these like continuation series are stifling creativity?
I don't think it's stifling. I think it's just lazy.
But do you think other things aren't getting picked up because these things?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If fresh IPs are getting shelved because of a
reboot or
try to like cash in on nostalgia real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that stifling?
Yes,
creativity?
I thought you meant stifling as in like people, because I'm sure people are coming up with.
No, I'm talking about just like these shows existing.
Yes, very much so.
Don't you think that's more harm than good though? Just for like a nostalgia, like a little hit of nostalgia.
Do you think these companies give a fuck?
But I'm saying you.
I'm
saying you have this whole plan.
This is how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you that it is stifling to new projects, but if they're gonna be doing it anyway, why not just do this then? Is what I'm saying. But I understand this is the most expensive one you would do.
Because everybody,
because now Leon a star, so you got to pay Leon.
Yeah.
You definitely got to pay Ari for the one episode. You got to give her like $10 million for one episode just to show the side of her face, maybe. Yeah. She probably not even gonna talk.
Nope.
You got to pay Liz. You don't really got to pay Victoria Justice, but you got to give her, because she's the main character, you got to give her something. Okay. Robbie and Trina might do it for free.
Robbie would do it if he'd be like, every song y'all come up with, I get rights to. Like, I get to play.
Oh, he like, I'll be there every day.
I get to play it for my set, and y'all can't come after me for it.
They like that, yeah. Fuck, you do that now, so fuck it. You do that shit now, we don't say nothing. We fuck with you, Robbie. Matt Bennett, we fuck with you.
Oh, you remembered his name? I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, it was Matt Bennett. He's cool. He's a really funny guy.
He's hilarious.
He just I think the tour shit. Honestly, I think he could have done more.
Yeah.
He just saw the brand he was getting with the tour.
He said, "I'm here."
He said, "This is my pocket.
This is my lane,
and I'm gonna stay right."
I will say that some of the funniest things I've seen from him have nothing to do with him on screen as his character, but bloopers of him. Like,
off camera. Yeah. He might be Mr. Bitches too. I'm not gonna. He might very well be Mr. Bitches. Because of
Liz Kelly and Ariana.
They loved that motherfucker.
No, he was a funny dude.
Like, it's not even like just a friend. Like, they love Matt Bennett, bro.
There's a video of, and I'll put it here. There's a video of him, like, I forgot what they were arguing or something or whatnot, and they like they both kissed him on the cheek, and the face he made.
It was a light-skinned dude.
Yeah, it had me like legitimately crying from laughter.
It was a joint. It was a joint. I don't remember the direct quote. What Liz said, like they was like on him or something, and then she was like, "This is not the direct quote. It was something along these lines." She's like, "Why don't we just run the threes?" And Matt was like,
he shrugged his shoulder.
If y'all want,
I'm here.
Yeah, if y'all want to, and it was her, Ari, and him.
Yeah.
They was all hugged up on him, and then she was like, "Why don't we just run the threes?" And he was like,
it's
whatever."
Another thing before I get to my original point.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I hogged this whole.
No, it's fine because this is good. Like I said, they get a 2-for-1 video.
Yeah, 2-for-1.
Because that video is going to come out with that. This is going to be a part of this video, and is going to be chopped out for the next one.
Yes, sir.
We got 2 videos from this brother.
2 videos, yes, sir.
But the one thing I'll say is that for Victorious and I'll say majority of Victorious, it did what it was technically supposed to do as a network show. It propelled all of their careers.
Yes, it did.
In different ways.
And that rarely happens for Nick.
Leon Thomas did exactly with that show like what he was supposed to.
Yes.
He did 1-for-1 exactly what he was supposed to do with that shot, and he made sure he made it count. Ariana Grande, I don't even gotta say nothing.
She over it.
Yeah,
she got paid back for that.
Yeah,
from being the ditzy character to a fucking superstar,
signed, sealed, delivered.
She super exceeded her expectations. Liz, I feel like I always say
because she got
hold on. Yeah. Liz, I feel like maybe my viewpoint of her is just so high that I feel like she could be the same level as Ari as far as stardom. if she played a lot of Sims, so we didn't get to see
potential.
that, and we still might because she's still in the game. But Seth MacFarlane got her in a 360. I don't know how long he got her in that.
As long as Christmas is a season.
Damn.
So she about to get work coming as soon as the first snow hits. She in that Santa costume. Thank
Liz,
goodness.
You don't have to do this. You could do. She's more than that, bro. I thought she was gonna get into the horror lane too. She did a little bit,
Yeah.
but she didn't like full send it.
Yes. What was that
So,
movie she was in? It was like Animal or something.
I think so. It was pretty good.
Keke Palmer.
Keke Palmer was in it. Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna go that way.
Yeah.
But then she was like, Sims.
Something else.
Yeah, something else. But then she did the rock and roll joint. I thought that was pretty. She got range like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like she could be on the same level as Ari as far as stardom. Maybe not. And she's an amazing singer, so she could get in that bag too.
Yeah.
I'm glazing. Let me just chill. I love Liz.
But yeah, I think that show did what it was supposed to, which is why it's another reason why I don't think they'll come back to it, because it's like, I think that show.
The only person that didn't get put on from it was Victoria Justice.
Well, no, she had a little run though. She had like the Fun Size and all that shit. She had her run for that time. It wasn't a bad run. Everybody thought it was going to be a propulsion run. It wasn't, but she got what she was supposed to get out of that. It just didn't elevate to the degree. Like, think about it like this: 3 big names, like 3 decently big names, came out of that. And Beck's actor,
he popping in Canada.
Yeah, he's cooking. He had a show
Yeah.
on I think HBO or something like that,
And he
about
be
like the end of the world. It was
and
like
he was which I don't necessarily agree, but he was King Tut for a while too on this show on the History Channel.
Oh really?
It was on for a decent amount of time, and he was King Tut for the series, I guess, because they would bounce from different times, and it was really good. They would show how certain people's decisions affected other people's decisions throughout the time of Egypt, ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
And King Tut would do shit, and it would fuck up something that Ramses the Fifth would want to do or something, and it was a whole loop of shit. They should bring that back. It was actually. I like history.
It probably
shit,
hit
so,
the full circle of history.
Yeah. I like history shit, so maybe that's why I think it was a banger. Maybe somebody else wouldn't think that, but he's going crazy over there, and he has some like small roles that were really good. Robbie, we already talked about.
He was like this
him.
Psychopath dude in that ABC show.
He was.
Where they thought he like killed his family in a fire.
Yeah, and we never really found out what he did.
I think they did in the joint. I think he ended up not setting a fire or something. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah, and the shorty, she was like, I can't believe you didn't believe me. She was like, nigga, you was being weird. What did you expect?
We asked you if you killed your parents. You shrugged.
Yeah, you was
not an answer.
You're weird. I fuck with you, but you're a weird guy.
Yeah.
He said, facts. You right.
But
and that was the end of the show.
Yeah, but like I feel like that show legitimately did what
because you got 3 decently.
It did everything that all the kids network shows told people it was gonna do for them.
Damn, because how many really start like Zendaya?
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
We're just saying general kid shows. Liz and Leon.
Mm-hmm. You can count if you count Zendaya, you can count what's her name, who's also in that same show, Shake It Up.
Bella. Okay, she
gets roles, and she did make $1 million off of like.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah.
She's
Bella Thorne. That's fair. She's popping in a different way. Bella Thorne. But I did hear that she don't do nothing.
No, she don't. No.
Yeah, she don't.
I was just saying she made it was a whole thing where she made a bunch of money.
She cooked on OF, so shout out to her on that. So yeah, Bella Thorne. I don't think Disney wanted her to do those things, but yeah.
She's free.
I guess you say Lindsay Lohan and them.
Yeah, for their run, yeah.
For their run.
Amanda Bynes never got to take off.
Amanda Bynes didn't get a chance. Kenan Thompson. Nick Cannon.
Yeah. There's a list.
So, yeah, okay, yeah. So it's joint. Yeah. It's just not as many as you would have thought.
Would expect, yes.
Yeah. But I forgot what this video is about.
Well, it's about spinoffs and how are they necessary? Are they worth it? I think 99% of the time they're not. If there's passion behind it, I think anything can be good.
And I don't think
you just got to be careful.
I don't think it's 99%. I just felt like you said the passion thing, and I think like just doing it just to do it takes away. Like it's so many now that it takes away from the feeling that we're supposed to feel when somebody announces a spinoff, because everything's getting spinned off and rebooted and all that. So it's like we're supposed to feel like, oh, that's awesome, I want to see that. But because it happens every month, we hearing something else about something else coming back, it's not as fun.
Maybe.
I feel like if it was less of a volume of it, I think it'd be more important. But to finish my point, if you're doing Life with Derek, if you're doing fucking Zoe 101 and all this dumbass shit, please do Victorious, man.
I would agree with you if any of those were good. All right, everybody, this has been another R&P Entertainment episode. We've talked about spinoffs. We got Steve's master plan for Victorious, so I guess if they want to steal it, they can. He just wants to be in the show.
Yeah, I just want to be in the show.
For like, really yeah, he wants to be in the show for like one episode.
Yeah.
Give him like craft services or something. Yeah.
And if you get me an ongoing character, that's gold.
Yeah, so, Nick, if you're looking to steal something, you got something right here. Otherwise, if you like the video, let us know in the comments down below. Share it. Subscribe if you want to see more of us. And at the end of the day, what do we do, Steve?
We love you guys. Bring back Victorious. Peace out.
See ya.